All right, so let's take it out. Let's see exactly what we get with it. Oh, wow.
I don't have much to say except shelf. Someone should get in trouble.
This is the protective case from Syncwire. Hi. I'm just about to go live in a few minutes. I'm waiting for Brooke. And I have this package. Now, this package, I think, is a new case to do a review on from my friends over at Syncwire. My new friends over at Syncwire. They sent me, if you remember, that really nice fast charger, the very small one, very portable one. I believe this is a new case for the iPhone 13 Pro. It says protective case. Syncwire protective case. Here's the packaging. That really nice Syncwire logo. I do genuinely really like it. And I'm excited to see what their phone case brings to the game. I have been rocking my carved case here. And I really like this case. It's going to be hard to beat it, if I'm being honest with you. Or even come close. So inside, we have our user guide and our case and a little tray here. The user guide basically says 12-month warranty. For products purchased through authorized channels. All right, so let's take it out. Let's see exactly what we get with it. Oh, wow. We get a wet wipe. If you'd like to clean your device before you put it in. Same with a microfiber cloth, a small one. And here's the case. So, it is a clear case. It's a combo clear case. I like to see this. From what I gathered looking at this is a combo TPU in hard plastic. So the back is hard plastic. It's very difficult to tell. I don't even know if I'll be able to show you, but it has these little micro dots all over the back to help with it not sticking to the back glass and looking really weird. It also is supposed to help with yellowing as well. And then the sides are more of a softer TPU plastic. We're going to take camera module. I'm actually going to clean off this side because it's very fingerprinty. Using that included microfiber cloth and put it in. It's a nice, snug fit. I have to say, I really like the way this looks. Yeah, you can really see your phone a lot. It's so weird coming from this, which is black, and then the colors, to be able to just see my phone. All right, so I'm gonna use this over a few days. I'll give my final thoughts later in the vlog, hopefully, unless I forget. And we'll see how good this case from Syncwire really is. I know it's super dark over here, but I do want to show what I'm in the middle of doing right now. So you can see right there that, well, you can barely see, but right there, one of my shelves used to sit in this corner over here. And I am going to start moving some shelving to the new house. Right now I'm just putting all my Lego on the floor. I'll get it in a box later to take over. However, right now, so this is one of those 3-tiered shelves like the one I recently moved into my office to use as a snack shelf. Except this is going to be going in either my room or my office, probably my office. And we're hoping to be able to stack 2 of them. It might be too tall, I don't know, but I want to have more vertical space because as you can see, I'm wasting a lot of space here. But yeah, I'm going to take all the Lego that's on here off. I've got a lot of like my custom Halo stuff, some Spider-Man, or sorry, some Marvel stuff, and then down here we've got some planes you can't see. But I'm going to take that off, I'm going to film a little bit of it, and we're going to get it over to the new house today. I should take my shoes off. What I did? This is where this ended up. Oh, I can't. There we go. That's where that ended up. I was going to try to put it here next to the door, in this open space. However, it is like an inch too wide because when the door swings fully 90 degrees, it runs into it, which is really sad because it would have been the perfect spot because there's no way I'm gonna be able to put much there at all. I do also have this space here next to this shelf right here, and that is an option, but I was gonna put another one of these here, assuming that there's enough space, but it's gonna be really tight, and this is apparently the main valve for the water, so if there's ever an emergency we need to shut off the water, I will have a shelf in the way, and that's kind of a problem. That's it for this room right now. There's actually something else I want to show you real quick after this, but in here I plugged in the lights. Wow, it's not going in here. I don't have any idea where to put this shelf yet. Good news, the ceiling is tall enough for me to put two on one on top of the other in here. We just have to actually brace it and stuff, which is going to be a whole thing. I don't know how we're going to do that. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet because the electrician still needs outlets and stuff. So it's just kind of like sit in the middle of the floor for now. But one thing I did the other day, which I'd like to show you, the closet space underneath of the stairs. So this is going to be kind of like at the bottom of the stairs where I keep all my clothes, where I keep all my shoes and stuff and coats. I've got my jackets, not all of them, just some of them that I brought over. Then we've got shoe rack. This is like an old shoe rack my mom just had in her closet. I was going to paint it, but I figured I have this little nightstand that was sitting in like next to my Legos and stuff that just had some bullshit on it. I could use this as well. So I just put it on top, and it's like a little bit longer. There's a little bit of a lip, but it works. And then it's got drawers and stuff if I need them as well. And it looks pretty nice in there. So I can set my keys and shit on top of that. So I can just grab and go right there when I need to leave. This seems a little out of place. I don't know if it's the wood color or if it's the fact that this makes this space feel a lot tighter right here. I'm gonna have to figure that out for sure. But right now, that's kind of where its placeholder spot is going to be.
I don't have much to say except shelf. Shelf is here. Time to start. Here it is. It's not its final resting place because, like I said, we're waiting for the electricians, the light, there's Ethernet and power and stuff in the wall needs to be changed. But, yeah, this is it. Obviously, it's going to cover part of the window. Kind of is what it is. And we took out two of the bins that I bought. Kind of hard to see with the lighting situation here, but there's nothing I can do about it. Super sturdy. The only thing that we need to do when we get it to a final spot is make sure we connect it to the wall, so in case there ever is a child or an earthquake, which would be insane if there was an earthquake here, this could not fall on me or anyone. So the cubes, they have the organizers, right? And they come in these. They accidentally gave me way too many of these. I ordered 3 sets of 2. These are 2. I got 11 or something? 12. I got 12 of them. So someone should get in trouble. I'm not going to say anything because I have 25 cubes to fill if I really wanted to. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to do at least the first 5 on the bottom and then maybe the second 5 in the middle. Maybe those will have the actual pull-out bins in them. I haven't really decided yet. I'll know when I get my desk and stuff in here for sure what I want to do. Definitely the bottom row though. And then the rest of them, my mom might be able to use some. I might be able to use some to kind of store stuff in other places around the house. It'll be really nice. But yeah, it's ready to be used, honestly. Except for the part where there's the electricians to come. So. Okay, I'm going to go home and sleep now. Hi. So, right now, I'm doing a bit of a annoying thing that I should have done a while ago. We have a house inspection for here in about, 40 minutes or so, and I need to clean up most, if not all, of this Lego and get it into some boxes to bring over to the new house. And, well, now I've got to try to jam a lot of stuff into small boxes, hopefully without it breaking. So right now I'm taking some of my smaller things, figures and stuff that I have built, putting them into a bag to try to minimize the damage. And then stuff like this I'll have to just bring over separately because this is all one piece and I'm not taking this shit apart. Same with this boy. Actually, a lot of this I can't really take apart, but it's like hard to put in a box. Like that will break no matter what. So have to be very, very careful here. Got a lot to do. One, I'm gonna try this microphone for this. Two, today we're talking about the phone case I got earlier this week. So you saw me open it. This is the protective case from Syncwire. It's not crazy expensive. This case is $14.99 on Amazon. I have a lot to say, which is actually surprising for a case that, well, looks like this. You'd think there wouldn't be much to talk about, but there actually is. So Syncwire sent this out for review. They didn't tell me I needed to say anything. This is just my opinion. I like this case. I like it a lot. I'm a fan of TPU cases. I'm a fan of clear cases. I'm a fan of soft cases. I really like them. I had a red case on my iPhone 6 the whole time I used it, basically. That case was all TPU and had a matte, kind of grippy, I don't know what to call it. Had a matte back. It also was all TPU, so it yellowed pretty bad over time. By the time I was done using it, it was more like this brownish red. It didn't look bad, if you didn't know that it was originally like a bright red color. So TPU, because it's malleable, because it's plastic, it's gonna attract oils and eventually it's gonna start to turn yellow. It's just the way it is. There's really nothing you can do about it. It's a porous substance that happens. That's a problem with all TPU cases, and it's going to be a problem here. The one thing that they've done really interesting, one thing Syncwire did really well, and I'll show you it right now by taking the case off. Here is my Sierra Blue iPhone, and then obviously this says it's a clear TPU case. So one thing that Syncwire did really well is the back is hard plastic. So this should not yellow. And if it is going to, it's going to take a lot longer than these pliable TPU sides. So that means this is going to look better than these in 6 to 8 months. Who knows how long it'll actually take. They also have, which is very smart, micro dots inside. This is to help make sure that when you put this on the back of your very, very smooth iPhone, it doesn't stick and get these weird, not like discolorations, but it looks like puddles almost, looks like water underneath, where they stick together so close, they're like bound together. These micro dots help with that, which you can't really see obviously because it's clear. We've got fully covered buttons on both sides. They feel really good. And then we've got a cutout for the mute switch on the side of your iPhone. All of these feel really good. You basically don't lose any motion. There's still good feedback. I like it. The cutouts at the bottom for the lightning port and the speakers are really nice. And then on the sides here, we've got a little bit of extra space in the corners where it's a tiny bit thinner for shock absorption. So when you hit it, this is going to be able to take a little more drop protection on the corner, a little more shock absorption. That's going to be very, very nice. for these very expensive iPhones you're putting in here, for example, my iPhone 13 Pro. We also have a raise around the camera to help protect your cameras, and then we have a 1.25 millimeter lip right around the edge to help protect your screen. It actually does go higher than my glass screen protector as well, so we know that's doing very well. It says it's anti-fingerprint and sweat-proof. Don't really know what that means. It is not anti-fingerprint. This is one of the most fingerprinty cases you're going to own. Because it's glossy plastic, that's just the way it's going to be. You could get a matte case, but that is going to be more slippery, and it's going to stay more slippery over time, whereas this is going to be very nice when it's not covered in finger oils in terms of not being slippery, but as soon as it gets covered in oil, this will slip right through your fingers. So that's kind of my main point I want to talk about. While this case is $15, it's built really well. I absolutely can recommend it. There are some warnings and some shortcomings that just kind of happen with a case like this. I've been using this case. This case is fantastic. This is from Carved. This is way more expensive. I think this is like a $65, $68 with the MagSafe built in, and it's a lot nicer, as it should be. This has better grip. It's got these matte black sides. It does have a glossy back, but it is just way more grippy and does not attract oils the way that this does. This is also made of resin. This case is very expensive, in a very different bracket, but this is my comparison. Love this case, and I love this case too. This does not have the grip shortcomings this does. Now, this could be solved on a case like this if you add a little bit of grippage on the side here, like I have on this case. See how there's these lines to help with grip? I think you could actually do that to improve this case, or make another version of this case where there's lines that will help with grip on the sides. Because I was noticing after a long day, I was using my phone, I touch my face a lot, my hands get oily, my fingers get oily, my face gets oily. The weight of the iPhone 13 Pro, if I'm holding it like I normally do, this case slowly slips down out of my hands. This happened to me in bed multiple times. I was laying flat, holding my phone, it would slip out of my hand. Not great. That is a problem with TPU cases though, and that's just the way it is. There's really nothing you can do about it besides make these out of different material, and it gets incredibly hard to put on and off. It's less shock absorbent if it's harder, things like that. But I would like to see grips integrated into this case, because the only thing we've got right now is the different materials and then the buttons. And then there's like this random side bit if you wanted to attach a strap to it. You could do that. It's $15. I genuinely enjoy this case. I'm interested to see how it's going to age over time, because I'm noticing that the oils are really, really attracted to it. And it does get slippery. However, you can just wipe it off with your shirt and it gets a hell of a lot grippier. So I recommend, if you are going to get a case like this, or this case exactly, which it will be linked down below, make sure to wipe it off. If you're going to hold it over something, you may not want to drop it in. That's pretty much my take on that. Anyways, thank you to Syncwire for sending this out. I know I talked a little more negatively about it than positively, but I do absolutely recommend it. It's a super nice, clear TPU case. The shock absorption really makes me more comfortable with it. The buttons are great. I really enjoy it. Just, again, be forewarned that it is going to be a little more slippery than some sort of normal black case with grips built in. Anyway, I'm going to throw it over to myself for the work time breakdown.
Thanks, me, from the review from this week's vlog. I hope you enjoyed the review. I had a fun time editing the review. It's my favorite part of this week's vlog to edit. I also hope you enjoyed the rest of the vlog. I think it turned out really well because I had a lot of extra footage. I actually had to cut out a whole section because I just couldn't fit it into this vlog with the review. Anyways, like I said, thank you to Syncwire for sending that out. Awesome case. Maybe tell me if you want me to review this case. This is my carved live edge case. Tell me if you'd like to review that in the comments below. Other than that, let's check out what I did this week for work. So the week 125 totals are 2,138 minutes, or 35 hours and 38 minutes. Not a crazy amount. Nothing over 40 hours. We're not blasting to 50. Just a nice 35, which is like kind of my minimum for working nowadays. That's my minimum, is around 35. That's what I like to do.
But this really doesn't count a lot of the time where I spent testing the case and using the case and kind of analyzing the case and forming my opinions. I didn't write any of that down and factor that into this total. So it'd really be more probably like 38 hours, honestly. But hey, it is what it is. So thank you for watching. Feel free to check out all my social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Check out both my YouTube channels. Feel free to subscribe here. I do upload a vlog every single week. I also upload Pokemon content every single week, Pokemon TCG content. You can also check out my gaming channel if you'd like. That's linked down below. And feel free to check out twitch.tv/SkullHQ, where I do stream every single day around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be playing Call of Duty Vanguard when it comes out this coming Friday. And we'll be playing just a ton of other games. Apex Legends Season 11. We'll be playing Halo Infinite when it comes out. We'll probably be playing Battlefield when it comes out as well if I enjoy it. We've got a lot going on the rest of the year, and I'm live every single day there. Check out my Discord if you'd like to get notifications about that. Other than that, everything else you may want to know is linked down below. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Share the video as your favorite. Don't forget to share the video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you later. Take care.